Christopher Nolan films are always such an event. Did you guys very much feel that this was a big deal and it was kind of different to anything you've done before?
Oh, yeah, much different to what I've done before. I'd be expecting Spitfires now, you know, and battleships and
in every film you do.
Even if it's nothing got to do with it, I want that Spitfire going overhead. No, it's it's much different. It was definitely an experience. Yeah.
When you signed up, did you realise it was going to be such a big deal? I know Harry is obviously bringing the young crowd, but generally this film has just snowballed into such a massive thing. When you first signed up, did you know it would be like this?
No, I thought it might be. I mean, whenever a great filmmaker first approaches the subject of war, it's an interesting event, isn't it? Spielberg's Saving Private Ryan and Kubrick's Paths of Glory, and we made a few films actually. The great films Apocalypse Now and Deer Hunter of those filmmakers. It's a very particular genre that asks a lot of a filmmaker. And with Chris, you've got not just his directing but his screenwriting too. And one could see right away that it was a very new approach to a war film and very interesting approach to focus on time.
Really stripped back as well.
Very stripped back, yeah. And interesting to be part of a famous retreat rather than a famous advance.
Yeah, but you guys obviously on the boat got to keep dry most of the time compared to the other guys. Did you kind of sit on the sidelines when they were doing their scenes and quite smug and being nice and dry?
I wanted to get wet.
Yeah, it was warm. I wanted to get wet too.
Yeah, I really wanted to get wet.
Oh.
I dipped my fingers in a few times, you know, and a bit soggy, so I stopped doing that then.
But I didn't. I was happy not to be on the beaches at Dunkirk with Harry and Finn, and because it was very, very cold and rainy and very intense conditions there.
Oh, okay, that wasn't added in post then. That was actually
that was
nothing
real.
is added in post.
Yeah, like that's one thing as well about Chris. You know what we seen is what you seen. Like it's those explosions and the planes and even the waves and all the weather and all of that. That was all that mood, wasn't it? It was nothing was touched really.
Crazy. Barry, I read somewhere that your audition, you used a remote control as a gun.
Yeah.
I mean, you did. I don't think you even had to use a gun in this film.
I didn't put my hand on a gun in this film at all. It was...
Mark, I'm hoping that your audition tape was similar.
Yeah, I did. I used a banana. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But I practiced ever since I was a little kid with bananas, so...
Okay. Well, as guns?
Sure.
Okay.
I took it to the advanced level. I started taking the batteries out as if I was taking bullets out and placing them on the table. And you could only hear it though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it actually did sound like, you know, I was like, I don't know what I was doing, what that face was either, sorry.
Like I said, it is such an epic movie. What part of it is really going to stay with you?
The planes flying over.
Yeah,
having Spitfires and Messerschmitts fly, 20, 30 feet above your head is quite an experience.
And the boat going by, wasn't it, with the extras? I mean, like
the big boat with all the extras, yeah.
They looked defeated, and like no one said anything. They just went by while we were going this way, and Chris told them all to stare down at us, and it was intimidating, having to look up at these men who were defeated.
And obviously the newcomers as well to this. You guys aren't movie newcomers, but we have like 3 of the main guys who are. What did you make of them? What do you think they...
legends.
Legends already.
Legends as well, though, They were soldiers, they were proper soldiers to it. They dived right in, and, you see what they do on the screen is great.
Made their mark. As did you guys. It was a great film. Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks,
Lovely
Thank
to meet
you.
you.
Oh my God! Sorry. Hey!
Zane's got a great voice.
I'll just leave it at that.
I've been wanting to meet you. We haven't met each other yet.
Got some lipstick on your teeth.